we are doing a small little script read in the car on our way to our first location. We got the kids.
Thanks so much for dinner, Miss Maddox's mom. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, and
You can just call me Karla, dear.
I'm sorry that Maddox's dad couldn't be here.
He's at a doctor's appointment, but I'm sure you'll get to meet him soon enough.
It's okay. I just,
What in the world? I must have tripped the breaker somehow.
Let me go see what happened, and I'll go turn the lights on.
So who are you playing?
Maddox. Hey, why you gotta be so slow? And now you're on the floor?
What do you like most about this role?
I get the spaghetti.
Who do you play?
Young Ethan. Yeah, I figured that out.
What do you like most about this role?
Eating spaghetti.
Who are you playing today?
Evil Rita, Karla.
What's your favorite part of this role?
I like that it's showing the past and showing how my character becomes evil. I don't know why, but that's always my favorite part.
What do you do?
Oh gosh, I wrote this one actually. So I'm sort of like co-director. I'm the people herder once again. I've built the schedule, all sorts of things.
What do you like most about this episode?
I like that it's very self-contained.
Zombie sensei.
Shush, that's a spoiler.
Supposed to go after the episode comes out,
Oh, okay, all right, you get a pass. I like that it kind of stands on its own away from episode 1 and 2 and is a story that you could potentially like start from not knowing anything about it and get invested and then maybe want to go back and watch episode 1 and 2. I think that's kind of cool.
You're not uncomfortable, you're just taking it all in, right? You're sitting here and she's gonna walk around you and you're just gonna be like, oh, yeah, I'm excited for dinner, right?
Ready?
Yep, throw it on the plate.
Your turn.
How was the spaghetti?
Not good. No. Not good cold.
Most of this episode is flashbacks to when both me and Maddox were kids, which is a lot of what we're shooting for this episode and a lot of what we're shooting today. But we actually are shooting one scene today where it's a flashback to me and Maddox still at this age. It's just not a flashback to as long ago as to when we were kids.
Are we close to ready?
I don't know.
Let's run through it once or
Alright,
twice
yeah.
before we throw spaghetti into the mix.
Okay.
You're gonna take off your bag. You guys have just like 3 lines between you. So Ethan, you're gonna be like,
Those stretch kicks hurt.
and then you're gonna be like,
Hey, you'll get used to them.
and then you're gonna be like, I gotta pee, and then you head upstairs. It's a very short little scene. That's why you're in the same.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It's a lot colder than I thought.
It was like 90 last time he was here, and that was not that long ago.
It switched instantly.
It really did.
So, do they have geese on?
So they have gi pants on, and then just like a shirt.
All right, let's do it, guys. Get changed and let's hit it. Yes.
What are you doing for Cobra Kids this time?
I am helping to shoot, I am acting, directing, some lighting. I'm just doing a whole bunch of stuff and I'm trying to make this episode as awesome as we can and I'm really excited. I think we can take it in some surprising directions and I hope you guys all like it. I think my favorite part about this episode is the anti-bullying message, making friends with new kids and all that stuff. I moved from Pennsylvania to Michigan when I was young and I was the new kid and there were a couple other kids at my school that stepped out of their comfort zone and befriended me. It makes a big impact on your life and so those types of things are always things that I really, really enjoy working on and I like when we get to prank the bullies. In this series, I play Ben, who is Maddox's dad and Ethan's mentor and Karla's husband and pretty handsome guy, if I do say so myself. I'm the sensei and I kick off this whole story with the stones and all that stuff. It's an interesting role because I'm not a soft-spoken person, so like to be kind of reserved, it's sort of a challenge because it's an opposite personality from me. Yeah, it's fun.
So today we are shooting a bunch of scenes with mostly just me and Maddox, and I think some of them are also with Karla and Ian. We're gonna be starting off where Maddox and I are coming home from a hard day's training, and I'm gonna have to go pee and then discover what I discovered last night, which is what we shot. How wide is this? Because like if I'm complaining about stretch kicks, I wanna like move my leg as if it's sore.
It's cheesy if you do that. Oh, stretch kicks. Right, just come in and be like, oh, stretch kicks.
Action! Beat. The stretch kicks were killer. I'm gonna use your bathroom, I gotta use it real quick. We are shooting Ian's close-up of the dinner table. Okay. Hi.
Maddox, what are you thinking about as you're shooting this?
Yeah, that and then also Ian's approval.
We pretty much just want approval on everything from Ian.
You're approved!
If you hold it a bit higher,
But it's gonna be in front of my face, right?
it's not in front of your face. It's
Great.
Like, I wonder if you can see the camera through the glasses.
Can you?
The screen's super tiny, I can't really tell.
Well, I'm gonna take them off anyway.
Okay.
You have been given an incredible gift, Ethan. Only a select few have been able. Only a select few have been able. Only a select few. Okay. No, keep going. Just keep rolling. Only a select. Only a select. Dude, what? Only a select few have been able to find the elemental power stones. Or maybe you're playing a game and then you just get really frustrated and you're like, and that's when Karla looks at you and she realizes like, oh, he's really upset. And then she's like, are you okay? And you're like, right? And that's when you just like get really upset.
I could do that. I'm sorry.
We have a script. However, not everything goes according to plan. For example, the scene we're supposed to be shooting right now is supposed to be at night, but it's clearly daytime when you look through the windows. So we're having to improvise and actually change the script up a little bit. And sometimes we have suggestions even when we don't have to change the script because it might actually end up looking better. We use the script more of as a guideline instead of the actual full-on episode.
Okay, so what is your name?
Devin.
And what part do you play?
Bully too.
What are you most excited about for the shoot?
I was excited about to meet everybody and everything.
Have you watched any of the Cobra Kids before?
I watched the last one where it ended with the lightning and the fire.
Have you read the whole script or just your part?
I read just my part.
You don't know what's gonna happen yet, huh?
I like how you said, hey, yo.
Hey, yo, okay?
Hey, yo, you okay?
Hey, yo, you alright, fam?
Sorry they broke your cube. Get up, sir. It's okay. It's not actually broken. See? Whoa.
Normal people don't call it a cube. I feel like that's kind of like shorthand for like people that do Rubik's Cubes. Like I've never called it a cube. I always say like a Rubik's Cube. A kid would be like, sorry they broke it. Oh, it's okay. I can put it back together.
How'd you break it?
I didn't. I just loosened it a little bit so the pieces come out easier and they're easier to put back in without actually breaking the cube. He's actually on the ground so that it can look like it's me who's looking at Graham when you guys see it. So it's basically my POV.
Action.
Hey, are you okay?
Okay, good.
Today we're just doing a couple scenes, one from the very beginning and one from the very, very end. Both of them are actually recaps from previous episodes, but we're sort of seeing a different point of view to tell a different story. And I think that's really cool. And episode 3 is all about their relationship and how they went from friends to enemies, which is what our music video is about.
You were my brother, now my enemy.
And you get to see just them talking about that a little bit and all of this resentment they've harbored for years and years, and they're finally getting it out, and then they clash, and then you get to learn all about how that came to be.
Some of the banners that we had in episode 1 and 2 are gone, and they're replaced with other banners that have nothing to do with Diamondback Dojo, but yeah, now you know. We always try to make sure continuity is something we don't mess up with these episodes, but sometimes everything can't be perfect, especially when you shoot months apart.
Why are you reshooting the fight scene?
Maddox and Ethan are both really high-level trickers, and so we wanted to showcase that just a little bit more in this one, so that way you guys can see it and it's more exciting and more fun.
He loved us both.
Right?
No, he only loved you.
That's right.
He didn't like me better, Maddox. You know he loved us both.
He didn't like me any more than you, Maddox. You know he loved us both.
He didn't like me better, Maddox. You know he loved us both.
After you showed up, he didn't love me at all. After you showed up, he didn't love me at all.
I know.
The length you go for a good shot.
It's worth it. If you don't take the time to do stuff like this, then you don't get these kinds of shots. Action.
Ow.
That looks really good though.
Walking hurts almost as if it feels like something right here is about to tear, but Mom loosened it up a bit.
What's wrong with it?
It's always been this way. I don't know.
Action. What? Action.
We are at Impact Ninja Gym shooting some of the scenes for the kids. Maddox and I are here even though we are not actually in these scenes so that we can help out the kids to play our parts.
How is it working with Sam?
It's great. Sam's just a natural actor, so it's been really fun to work with him. Hopefully we'll have him in other projects.
What are you most excited about for today?
Throwing the trash on Hayden.
I got cubes. It's a very big full day. I'm excited to see just how much we accomplish. It's a really cool place we've got to shoot at here. It was sort of an improvised plan. We were going to shoot outside, but it's supposed to rain all weekend. So we had to really quickly change plans and find somewhere else. And we were able to find Impact Ninja Gym, which is a super cool spot. So hopefully it all works out in the episode.
I'm excited to bully people. I think it's fun that, well, it's not fun. It's not good to do. Don't actually ever bully, but it's really fun just being here. This place is amazing, and I like my parts. They're funny. That one part where he has his little lightning powers and then he zaps me in the butt. I think that's pretty funny.
As it turns out, both of our bullies know how to do some pretty cool flips.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Time to take out the trash!
Now say it one time where you're doing it moving this way.
Time to take out the trash.
Yeah. As he's walking back, you guys gotta keep walking. So
Okay.
one smooth motion, okay?
What'd you say about my mom?
Look up at the camera and say, now! Say it loud.
Maddox, do it now.
And then you guys are gonna go, think Scooby-Doo, right? Ready?
Huh?
So are you excited about trash being put on you?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
On action, just
Wait,
go.
do I?
Ah! Right away, action.
Ah!
Great. That's perfect. Look straight up at the trash can, and then it's all gonna fall on you. Hopefully. You know what? Let's do this. Come down, action.
Great. Oh, you're teaching him a flying sidekick? Yeah. Oh, okay.
That was actually pretty good.
That was really good.
A flag here. Yeah, exactly. Take off of your right foot and then kick him. That looked good. Now I want you to take a step with your right foot, raise your left, and then switch. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, action. Okay, show me. Who's gonna get it? Oh, they're fighting. They want it. Oh, Graham's close. And come on, come on. Oh, you knocked it over. Come on, come on, come on. Who's gonna earn the extra slice of pizza? There's one more. Oh my goodness. And I don't have a decision yet. There's still crap right here. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Who's gonna pick up the little schnipples? Time. Good job.
The winner that picked up the most trash is Graham! She gets an extra slice of pizza. Good job, Graham.
You're now at Sidekick ATA.
In my dojo.
So the flashback scenes take place in a different dojo than the one that Ethan was teaching the kids in the first couple episodes.
What's your favorite part of the day so far?
Pizza. Seeing Hayden get garbage all over him.
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty good. We are shooting our first scene at the old dojo. It's our first time in here, so it'll be interesting to see how we end up setting up all of these shots.
Your boy's filming the BTS inside so that I don't have to go outside. Yo. Ian is actually inside teaching a class, and we're just getting tons of shots of that. That way we can use it for both montages and actual scenes.
I love playing the character young Ethan, and I hope I get to be in more videos, but I'm hungry.
We're making Ian look older.
More energy, Ethan. Come on. Get the viewers excited.
We're painting Ian look like he's dying. We're painting Ian.
I'm your canvas.
In case you guys are wondering what the piano is. So yeah, bro can play pretty much any instrument he wants because he's cool.
Good to meet you. How you doing?
Good.
Good to meet you.
Hi, Abby. Don't worry. I'm not actually sick.
We did it right.
Just kidding.
He plays Goldar.
Yeah, do you know me?
Power Rangers.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
This is our
And I'm
neighbor
Karla.
Ivy across the street. And
One
she
of
didn't
two
know that her neighbor across the street was Rita,
Was Rita?
so she wanted to come. So
Yeah? Are you a big Ninja Kids fan?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. What's your favorite video?
This is the part where they destroy you.
Oh, nice. They do that a lot. I'm a good guy in this one. I know, it's shocking.
So what are you doing, E?
We're gonna make ourselves cry.
I don't
and
need it.
because we're not the best actors, well, I mean, he probably
I
does.
bet Ethan could do it.
I can fake it pretty well. But if you want actual tears running down my face, yeah, I need the stuff.
If there's no tears, it's not legit.
So how are you creating tears?
We're using mentholatum.
It's basically an ointment that you use for like muscle aches. The fumes can open up your sinuses. When it does that, the waterworks start. See?
And what's this scene for?
It's when Sensei is dying.
Take these stones. Protect them at all costs. Don't let them fall into the wrong hands.
I'm turning Ian into a zombie.
I'm getting some zombie makeup on. If you want to see why, you'll have to watch the episode all the way to the end. There's a big reveal surprise.
Scary.
I'm starting with liquid latex, and I'm just gonna kind of dab this on a few places where I want it to look like his skin is kind of peeling.
Ow!
It's
How could you
mean.
hurt me with liquid latex
I
and a
don't know.
sponge?
That's why I was confused.
Open.
It's
You're
open
not,
as it
it's-
can be.
No, look.
I'm trying to do
Just
it.
do the bottom, don't
Okay.
do the top.
You poor thing. It is freezing outside.
It's alright. It's the things we do for art. You keep showing my feet, but I didn't cut my toenails. I feel very subconscious about my feet.
Zooming in and everything. You're welcome.
I have disgusting hobbit feet. Don't look at them. Don't look at my feet.
We looked around here yesterday. It looked like this, and then it snowed last night, and now half of the place looks like this. So it's 10 times colder today than it was yesterday. Okay, so we're having one heck of a time trying to find the stone that we filmed the gravestone scene from the first episode at. So we're trying to revisit that stone, but we filmed that at probably the biggest graveyard in the state, I think. So it's a bit of a maze to try to find it again, but we're working very hard. Oh, that took up forever, guys. I've been looking on the map trying to match up the trees and everything. I'm like, let's try this place. It's far away from where we've been looking a little bit, and I found it. Let's go. We spent like, what, 30 minutes, 45 minutes?
Probably more like an hour.
Really, that long?
Yeah,
I've been
we
looking
did
for an
really
hour
well.
to find this one stone. That's how big this graveyard is.
But we found it. We found
You
Mr.
did.
Mitchell and his family.
Yeah, and that's our commitment to this film. We spent hours preparing this scene, and it's for only like a few seconds of this scene is super duper short. No lines either. We edited it to be Ben Naja. So this is who it really is. So props to Thomas Mitchell and his family for letting us use their stone. And that's a wrap. This is the last scene we had to shoot. So we basically shot everything, and now we basically just take all the footage, send it to our editor, and it should be ready soon. And you guys probably will have already seen the video by now, but this is the entire process. I think my favorite part was actually just goofing around with Ian. Ian's a super serious dude. He takes this sort of stuff really seriously. So when it's like late at night and it's hard for everyone to focus, we all just laugh a bunch, and it wastes a ton of time, but it ends up making for just a really good time when shooting.
What was your favorite part of the story?
I really like showing that Maddox and Ethan were friends before, because we introduced us as big enemies. So when it shows that we were friends, it means I got to do some scenes with Maddox where he and I are friendly to each other. And I think some of my favorite scenes, including the one where Sensei dies, was one of my favorites because that's where the switch happens between me and Maddox being friends and he and I being enemies. And those switching scenes, in my opinion, are the favorite part of the story, and it was the most fun to act. Beautiful place. If you ever want to see really cool gravestones, you know where to go. If you want to see the finished product of what this entire behind the scenes video revolves around, you can see the full episode here on my channel and the extended version on the Cobra Kids channel. If you also want to see behind the scenes of episodes 1 and 2 in one video, also go to the Cobra Kids channel and you can find it there.